ladies and gentlemen, once again it's Rokstedi time with DJ Jossy Ladd on Heritage Television, your Pan-African TV station. Uh, this program today is a phone-in program, and it's coming out live and direct. So you can phone into the station on 020 800 46100. That is 020 800 46100. As usual, I've got a very special guest here with me. Uh, Someone that is full of life, very bubbly character, very hardworking, determined gentleman. Um, I have met quite a lot of determined people in my time, but this guy is special. He's extra mega determined. Uh, the accolades have not stopped yet. He's level-headed. He's very hardworking. He knows where he's going. He's got a sense of direction. Extremely popular. He's made a name for himself out of starting from nowhere. He's made a big name for himself, and he's still impacting the Nigerian music industry, both in entertainment and clubbing and what have you. Ladies and gentlemen, if I mention this guy's name, you would know it. His name is Oluwadamilare Okenla. You see, I said you would know it. But if I mention his stage name, his nickname, or his DJ name, you will all be saying, "Oh yes," and that's what I'm going to do right now. It gives me great pleasure to welcome today on this special program DJ Mind the Gap.
Yes, people. It's a boy DJ Mind the Gap. Yes, to my big Uncle Jossy Ladd. Yes, right here. Finally, I'm here with you live
Right.
on Heritage TV. I'm
Nice.
very humble, sir.
I like the dap.
God bless you, sir.
I like the dap.
Yes, sir.
Actually, I'm glad you said finally because we've tried a few times and we didn't. One thing led to another. You couldn't make it, but we're glad to have you here today. And I'm sure all your fans are out there, and
Yes.
a lot of people have been waiting for this.
I'm even inviting them straight away because they don't want to miss this while we're talking. Let me just make sure that I can invite as much as I can invite.
As long as you look at me and look at the camera, that won't be a problem.
Yes, sir.
Right. As usual, we always start this program with the same old question,
Hmm.
which is to ask you to give us a brief history about yourself. Give us a big background. Let people know about you. You know, your life before UK, where you went to your old school and stuff like that.
Okay. First of all, like you mentioned earlier, I'm DJ Mind the Gap, but my real name is Oluwadamilare Okenla, which a lot of people are not aware. Anyway, someone's name is not a secret. But basically, there are two different personality: DJ Mind the Gap and Oluwadamilare Okenla. But right here, sitting down now, is DJ Mind the Gap. Who is DJ Mind the Gap? Like you said, Uncle, DJ Mind the Gap is a very energetic guy. I don't need to be high on anything. Just give me music, and I see people dancing. I'm already high. I love music a lot. I'm someone that is always willing to learn, and I like to give respect to everyone that I meet. And above all, DJing is a passion to me. Even though it's business, it does pay the bill. But my passion, I would say, supersedes any other thing. Yep. DJ Mind the Gap for you.
I like that bit about passion because we're gonna come to that in a minute. A lot of that, by the way, because God, this guy emulates passion. I'm telling you, you can't keep this guy down. He's as passionate as you can imagine. Right. Tell us a little bit about when this the old DJing thing started. What was life before DJ? What were you doing before you got the call?
Live before DJing, is that guy with a white collar. I mean, I wanna work in an office. I want to be that kind of guy that goes out in the morning, suited up. Yes, I achieved that. because before I became a DJ, I'm a financial service salesman, and before then as well, I've done loads of sales job. I was actually working with the Bank of Ireland, running the post office of financial products before I became a DJ full time. And it's a job that takes most of my time. You have to wake up early in the morning, then by 6 o'clock you're back, you're tired, and it involves a lot of paperwork, not as flexible as what I'm doing right now. Basically you're free to do what you want to do, and you can be more creative. Actually started DJing while I was still working with a financial institution. And what I realized was that I was making loads and loads and loads of mistakes, because when the creativity just comes in like that, I want to put it down, I want to write it down, and sometimes it affects my performance, even though I was one of the best in town when it comes to selling. But basically, it does, because DJing was now taking over. And after a while, I just thought, you know what, if I...
conflict of interest.
Exactly. If I don't stop, I will end up in jail. Because basically there's all this anti-money laundry. You have to make sure that, because there's a customer coming in with 50 grand, 100 grand to come and invest, and you need to make sure that the conversation is right. If not, you get into trouble. Yeah. So I just felt, you know what, one day I just decided, and I said, you know what, I'm done with this, let me chase my dream. Yeah. And that was it.
You took the bold step.
Thank you.
Having been on that side of the road, and now you crossed over to this side of the road, which is DJing. How do you compare DJing life to what you used to do? How do you feel now? Do you feel a lot happier now than you were when you were doing?
Uncle, I am very happy right now. You could see the passion when I'm out there. This is the sort of life I want to live, and I always say to people, I will never work for anyone again. I love the life. Fine, the pay might not be as much as what I was earning. The future must not be as guaranteed or certain compared to you. But uncle, I just need to leave my comfort zone. And I love it. I wake up anytime I want to wake up. I'm always preparing, innovate, creating a lot of being creative, innovations. I won't do that if I have something that is tying me down. And that's how I got to where I am today.
So when exactly did it, what year, as close as precise as possible, did you just first DJ as a professional DJ?
I'll be honest with you, coming together as the DJ was one of the toughest moment of my life, because I had to make that decision, right? I'll be honest with you guys, if you talk to me 7-8 years ago and say I'm going to be a DJ, I'm going to say no. One, I ain't interested. I'm not the kind of person that goes to club and I want to go and start beside the DJ. I love music, but don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't want to see what the DJ is doing. Then when I was younger, when you go to club, you want to go for the girls, like your trophy is you going back home with a girl, Yeah. DJ wasn't part of it. But back home in Africa, I've always been in music. I used to be a rapper. I used to do MCing. I used to make beats. I play the keyboard. I play drum sets and all of that. So I never knew that was building me up into becoming what I got involved in. So I just woke up and what actually brought me into DJing was that I just thought, look, there has to be, and I saw a gap in the market, because there was a party that I went to and I looked at the DJ. I saw what the DJ was doing. And I thought, like, look, there's something missing, which is beyond just the skills. Like, oh, I can play. How do you communicate with the people? How do you connect with the people? How do you make the people want some more? And this is when I said that this takes more than just being a DJ. And I just woke up in the morning and I said, you know what, I'm going to be a DJ. I got a friend, that used to DJing, but basically, obviously...
You want to mention the first time?
Yeah, it's someone I would love to mention, but I might not want to say this now because it was really rough. And it was really rough, most especially when you needed someone to guide you. And at the end of the day, they not really giving you the opportunity. And you have to go and learn in the hard way. It's not possible for you to say, if someone says they taught you DJing, is it possible for you to spend just one hour with someone and go to their house and yet you know how to DJing? It's not possible. I have to end up going to school. I went to the School of DJ, London School of Sound, just for me to brush my knowledge about that, about DJing. What I started doing was that I started now paying attention to DJs, looking at what they're doing. That was how I now created my own sort of world, doing something differently. And today, I learned in the hard way, but thank God, I got there last.
Fantastic. Right. I mean, don't forget to phone in. Lines are open. You can get us on 020-800-46100.
Yes, my people.
And I've got a caller on the line right now. Can you just please tell us your name and where you're calling from? Can you tell us your name and where you're calling from, please? I think we lost the caller. I mean, please try again if you may, and then if we get a caller again, we will stop and take the call. Okay. Now, it's absolutely incredible what you've done for yourself. From a salesman, you are now a multi-instrumentalist, a rapper, a DJ, a promoter, and obviously a businessman.
Yep.
Right. Can you tell us who was your mentor? I mean, surely, obviously, you had the ambition to be a DJ, but you must have someone you looked up to in those days and said, you know what, I like this guy's style, I want to be like him, or even I want to be better than him.
Yeah. There are quite a few people. There are quite a few people that that like I said, DJing wasn't an accident. It was planned. It was something that I planned, and this is what I want to do. And I must confess.
I think we have another caller. We'll just try. Let me just check with my producer. I think we have the caller. Okay, the call is not come through.
Yeah.
Sorry, viewers. I think it's just come through now. Can you just bear with us a minute? We'll see who's on the line. Hello. Hello. Can you tell us your name and where you're calling from, please? Hello. Yeah, well, we'll continue until we get it right. Something is wrong technically. I don't know, maybe. You know, as soon as we get it sorted, we'll let you know. But we have quite a few people trying to get through, and they can't get through by the network. Right. Continue.
Yes, as I was saying, I did my research, and I have to look into people that I felt like, look, I love what they're doing. Because to me, I will still keep on saying it, like, DJ is an entertainment act, which you have to get it together.
Yeah.
And it comprises of so many things: your appearance, your personality, your style, and how you communicate with the people. Really important. One individual that I so much respect in this game and is my boss, DJ Abbas. And because
I'm sure you're looking at DJ Abbas. That's your boy here. Well done. Yeah, that is one of them.
DJ Abbas is someone that I saw what he's doing, and in the sense that I saw him taking DJing beyond the set.
Yeah.
It's about his rapport, his business style, and how we get. I mean, his network. Everything about him was just perfect. And I said to him, you know what?
Branding,
Yeah,
everything.
this man is someone that I want to study like a case study. I really want to see how he get down to what he does. You'll be surprised that I've never seen much of DJ Abbas playing. That I'm not someone that would say, yeah, or whenever DJ Abbas is playing, I'm going there. Yeah, with few time we've had opportunity to play together, but that is not what I focus on. I focus on how he has managed to take the act of DJing further. So it's someone that I learned a lot from. Even though we do chat, and every time we have a conversation, I learn quite a lot from him. But I'm learning more outside what he does, not when he's DJing, but how he puts everything together. And someone so I so much respect as well when it comes to DJing as well is DJ Casey, and I just like I I believe is one of the best when it comes to the set. Now you can see how I start picking from individuals for me to make woo, because with me, when I don't want to be like any DJ, I don't want to be better than any DJ. I just want to be myself. I just want to be the unique brand. So what I did is to pick from the strongest point of each DJ that I've looked up to.
That's right.
When it comes to the set, there's someone that can wow people with a set. I say DJ Casey doing that. When it comes to a DJ that's got everything, collection, the brand, you know, the skills and everything, I look at DJ Abbas as well.
The business acumen as well.
And also, let's not forget another DJ that I so much respect as well, that takes me like a brother, that always guide me, because when I came into the industry, I don't really know much about what was going on, but someone needs to guide you through and say this is how you relate. Absolutely. And I have to give respect to DJ Gabe, which is the president of the Nigerian DJ Association, is someone as well that I so much respect. So DJ, with DJs, those lots of DJs like that, you know, but people that I think one way or the other, either directly or indirectly, they played a role in me becoming DJ Man the Gap, are the ones that I mentioned.
Brilliant. It's good to know that. I mean, it's good to have mentors, and it's good to have people who inspire you. But the problem is that, you know, it's even better if you have loads of big names that you actually learn from one way or the other. You understand? It's good to have that. Now, where did you first practice as a DJ? The first place where you professionally played to an audience and say, okay, this is me now going on as a first time. Did you have butterflies in your tummy? How did the night go? Was it a thumbs up or thumbs down?
Okay, it depends. Are you talking about the club scene or talking about the private party?
Just the first thing, the first DJing you did professionally.
Okay, that was actually my auntie's child birthday, 1 year old birthday.
Okay, I'm going to cut you short now because I think we have a caller. Hello, caller. Can you tell us your name and where you're calling from?
Okay, my name is Megadi. I'm calling from East London.
Megadi, how are you doing, Mega?
I'm very, very fine.
Uncle Mega, Twale, sir.
Yeah, okay, fire away, Mega.
Well, I just want to say, Mind the Gap is one of the upcoming DJs that I kick for very big things. You know, he's got the right attitude, he's got the right temperament, and I wish him well.
Thank you, sir.
I've been watching the show for a while, but seeing Mind the Gap on there today, I thought as a good approach, I should call and say welcome to him.
Thank you, sir. I'm still learning, sir. Uncle Mega. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Mega D. It's really nice to hear your voice. Please make sure you share. Please make sure you share the program on your page, and I'm sure very soon you'll be sitting here with me as well. Okay, Mega. Thanks a lot. The main man himself. Phil Bear. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you, sir. God bless you.
Nice to hear from you, Mega. Keep it going. Keep the flag flying, mate. Right. Back to you. We were talking about your. Thank you very much, Mega. We were talking about your very first night when you played out. How was it? Was it a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
Obviously, they are family members, and they will want to encourage you, and they want to say to you, "Well done."
Right.
But like I said, I am not that kind of person that takes, "Oh, yes, oh, you've done well." I go back home and do a self-evaluation. What have I done right? What have I done wrong? And how can I improve? And I think that has really helped me from the first party. They said, "Yo, you've done well. You've done well," but obviously you feel on top of the world. At least you can handle a party for 5 hours. Obviously, even when you're playing Jagos, they will still dance.
That's the start.
They will still dance.
But over the years, you found where you were, you found your level, you knew where you needed to improve on.
Exactly. It's just all about being DJ Man the Gap, not being anyone else.
That's
It's just about being DJ, mind the gap.
That's right. I know that you've got, I don't know, this is a question that you're going to struggle to answer. How many clubs, events, and functions have you been at?
Okay, let's put it this way. Yeah, for the past 4 years, okay, let's leave the first couple of years. For the past 4 years, I would say I play every week non-stop, an average of 2 or 3 events every week. I'm not very good at. I'm not.
You don't get tired. You're not born tired.
Trust me. My Friday is my Monday, and my Sunday is my Friday.
Yeah.
So when people are getting ready to go to work on Monday, I'm on my bed sleeping. But when people are rounding up and saying that, oh my gosh, I've had a good week, trust me, that's how my Friday starts. I get loads and loads and loads of bookings. So if you say to me how many events, how many clubs, one thing I'm proud of myself is that how I get my jobs is based on people that have seen me play and referrals and repeat business. It's not. I laugh sometimes when people say, "Oh, maybe it's the hype on social media." No way. If I start getting jobs on social media, then that means I'll run out of business, because right now I'm struggling to handle demands at the moment. It's as bad as that. Yeah.
Good thing you mentioned that. Struggling to handle demand. Have you thought of maybe franchising?
Yeah, at the moment I have about 3 or 4 DJs working for me. Yeah. And like I said, I'm not afraid to say I've made mistakes in the past whereby people book me as a DJ, and I get clashes, and at the end of the day, I might end up sending someone, which is something I've improved so much on, because it's always good to keep it real. You know what I mean? People need to trust your brand. So what I do is that when people book me, they should trust my judgment as well, that if I am not available, I can actually get you a DJ that can actually do the job equally. I've got DJs that I've trained as well within a short time, and they're doing great. Even one of my DJs that did the client kept on calling me and saying to me that was a very good DJ, and those are the kind of things that I'm very happy to hear. So like I said, with that as well, I want people to not trust the brand Mind the Gap, not just DJ Mind the Gap, because believe me, even if I'm not at the party, I can get people to do the job as equally as I would do it.
Yeah. I mean, the Mind the Gap brand is becoming obviously one of the most talked about brands at the moment. Everyone's talking about Mind the Gap, and we're not talking tube station here. How did that name, Mind the Gap, or that phrase, or that title, or that nickname, how did it come to be? How did it start?
Yeah, that came, like I said, from the beginning. I got into DJing, not knowing that I would get into it, but when I made up my mind that I want to be a DJ, I was looking for that gap. Because if you're going to come out with something, if it's not different, if it's not unique compared to other stuff that people have seen, you're not going to succeed. Because I got in there, the DJ business is very, very saturated. Anyone can become a DJ anytime. Loads and loads of DJ have to come. So I was looking at the gap, that what is missing. And one of the things that I found missing is the fact that people need connection. People need to be able to feel you as the DJ. Just looking at you and you're dishing out the music, they should be able to feel you. It's not just about the sound they're listening to. It's about what they see. And also customer service as well. How do you treat people? How do you make them feel at home? Another thing I saw missing in the industry as well is that DJing is not about what you want to play for the people. It's about what the people want to hear, what they want to listen to. Absolutely. Not you playing to yourself. And also, another gap that I found is that there has to be. I noticed that in the past, most DJs, most DJs have a style of playing, and there's a set rules. This is how you do it. This is how you move from one place to the other. If I want to be different, I don't need to go through that rules. I have to do it in a different way whereby people could still feel me. So that was the gap I saw. And I said, you know what? This gap must not be ignored. I need to mind the gap. And that's how the name came up. And I got friends as well. Even the Mind the Gap, I didn't even decided I was DJ Mind the Gap. But whenever I'm doing my mix, I remember my first mix, I would say, mind the gap between having a good time and dulling. I would say, the next music is approaching, please mind the gap, just like the train station.
Right.
Then one of my friends just came up and said, DJ, mind the gap. I said, you know what, why not? And I'll be honest with you, a lot of people laughed at me. Why will you call yourself DJ Mind the Gap? What kind of name is that? Why can't you use, even fellow DJs were like, why can't you just use a different name?
I look away.
Exactly. But I love the name. And every time I say I'm DJ Mind the Gap, people look at you and they smile, Mind the Gap, and they say, I will never forget that.
Okay, we got another caller now. I think we got another caller now. I'm just going to put a pause on it for now. Hello, caller. Can you tell us your name and where you're calling from? Hello, Charles. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good.
Yeah,
Fire away, Charles.
DJ Mighty Gap was my old friend from
Chili pepper. Chili pepper. Yeah, these are one of the guys that don't, this is one of the guys that doesn't know me from the capacity of a DJ. They know me as an hustler.
Yeah. Sorry, there's no question I want to really ask you, bro.
Go on.
How come about DJ Mighty Gap? How come about that?
Yeah, like I said, when I came into the industry, I could see, I was looking for what I could tap into, and the gap in the market, because I'm a business oriented person and I studied business. And if you're bringing in a new product into the market, what is more important is to find a gap. Look at what people are not doing, and this is where the gap came from. So I saw the gap, and I think a lot of people are ignoring the gap. Don't ignore the gap, mind the gap. And that's how I got the name.
Yeah, that's good, bro. Man, nice job. Pick it up, man.
Thank you, brother.
You get there, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Really, I'm really glad to hear your voice. God bless.
Yeah, thanks a lot, brother. Thank you very much for your call. Please keep the calls coming. It's 020-800-46-100. We're going to take a short break now, and then we'll be back to continue. It's DJ Mind the Gap, or DJ Mind the Gap on Rokstedi Time with DJ Jossy Ladd, and this is L3 Television, your own Pan-African TV station. We'll take a short
And then we were there for about another hour.
It's easy to ignore something, especially when we're busy. But spotting cancer sooner could save your life. If you notice something unusual, Cancer Research UK are here to help.
Yeah, welcome back. It's Rokstedi Time with DJ Mind the Gap, my special guest today, and I am Jossy Ladd, L3 Television. Don't forget, once again, before we proceed, telephone number, this is live. Telephone number to call is 020-800-46100. 020-800-46100. Right. The brand Mind the Gap obviously is taking over London now, maybe most of the UK. I'm sure you've played in other parts of London. But has the brand gone international yet, or when is it going to go international? Have you started playing in other places, Nigeria, Ireland?
Yeah, very good. Very good question. Basically, like they always say, the charity begins at home. There's a plan already. Like I said, I had a plan right from the beginning. So everything that I do It's not just a mistake, it's been planned. Now I'm going to be divergent in November, which I'll be playing in a wedding in Texas.
You scared?
Yeah, so that will be the first time that DJ Mind the Gap is actually going international, which is going to be in America sometimes in November. Yeah, this is how I want it to be. I am quite confident that I've done what I need to do within the UK at the moment, which I think that the name now is not time for me to start moving out there, so that when I get in there, they know it's an established brand that I don't need to start all over again. Yeah,
Fantastic. That's it. I mean, I'm sure your Texan fans are looking forward to
yeah,
that.
they can't wait.
And I'm sure you're going to just go there and sweep them off their feet.
Yeah.
How many venues, what venues are you doing now? I mean, obviously, apart from playing in parties, you do play at venues as well, at nightclubs, wine bars, and dance bars. Can you tell us your schedule, where you play regularly? Because obviously your fans want to know and they want to come there and chill out with you. You know what I mean?
Now, with venues, I've been regular at loads of venues. I've been there with in-house DJs. We're talking about in the past. I've been in-house DJ at Wally's Bar. I've been in-house DJ at Zubi Bar as well. I've been quite loads of I've been in-house DJ at Mama Jumbi as well. I've been in-house DJ at there's one on 813 as well. So quite a lot of them. But after a while, as my brand starts growing, and I felt that I don't want to be stagnant in one place. So I enjoy the based on demand, because obviously, and one thing I've realized about the audience of today is that they get bored easily. They get bored of doing the same thing all over again. And part of my plan as a DJ is to always give people something different. So, funny enough, I don't even know why. For some reason, for the weird reason, I don't seem to last in venues. But trust me, once I'm out of one venue, another venue comes in. And that's how it has always been.
When one door closes, another one opens.
It does. And I choose now. I choose who I want to play for. All that before, when we first started, and you have to tell people, okay, you know what, can I come and play, you know, this and that. But these days, even right now as I'm talking, I have about 5 or 6 venues on the line just wanting to have a feel of DJ Mind the Gap. So,
right. Long-term plan. What are your long-term plans? Are you planning to go into eventually? Obviously, you still got a hell of a lot of DJ years ahead of you.
yeah.
And I'm sure you'll make the most of it. I have absolute confidence in you. But you're looking also at the future as well. Where do you see yourself maybe in the next 10 years' time? Well, is production something that has crossed your mind? Maybe not now, maybe for a future, a later date. Music promotion, artist promotion, record label. What have you got planned for the future? Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
It's a good thing you asked that question, which is part of the plan. I keep on talking about plan because everything I do, I plan. The only thing I don't plan is that I don't plan my set. I played based on what other people feel. But when it comes to the business side of this of my DJing, I do plan it. In the next 10 years, there's one thing that even brought me into DJing as well, is for me to float a mega multimedia company.
Okay.
I've started it on the Mind the Gap radio.
Oh, yeah.
I have a music recording
Tell
studio.
us a bit about radio. When did it start? Is it still on?
Yeah, it's been on.
And what part of London? Not exact location. What part of
Southeast is in Southeast London.
Southeast London.
And
it's been on how many years now?
It's been on for about 5 years now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and this is something that I want to take further, because what is more important to me now is about the contents that I'm giving people. DJ is changing, is evolving, and I can assure you that DJ is not going to be what you see right now in the next 10 years. It's going to change. I think beyond DJing, and I'm looking at that platform whereby I will be the one-stop for promotion, the one-stop for DJs, the one-stop for music production as well, and advertising as well, because I want to give more to my audience. Everyone that have played themselves with Mind the Gap, I want them to have a value. It's not just me coming and playing music and what else. No. For now, I am working on a project whereby every fans, one way or the other, that can reach out to me, I'll be able to promote their business one way or the other. are building on a platform right now that if you have a business, even if it's just your party and you want to get it out there, you want people to have a feel of it, I'm working on that as well. So in the next 10 years, what we're talking about, Mind the Gap is going mega. You know what? I don't want to say too much, but what you're saying, trust me, maybe in the next 10 years, there'll be less of DJing.
So people, all you viewers at home, don't just mind the gap. Watch the space.
Watch the space. It's going bigger than what you see. You know.
Right now, we'll do a little bit of think tank now. Thinking outside the box. There were some things we were discussing earlier,
yeah.
Before we went live, and you have some things that you actually guide yourself by.
Yeah.
And we take them one by one. You know, if we think, let's start thinking outside the box now. Let's do things one by one. One of your rules says, do not aim to be the best, but a unique and a better version from yesterday.
Yeah, thank you. Before this program, I sent a text out because I just don't want to have an interview. I want my audience to pick from this because I've started from the bottom and I've been able to apply some basic rules that has helped me. For those of you that are not aware, within the last 2 years, I got 8 awards. Yeah, some critics will say award doesn't turn money. But I'm happy that people recognize a boy that was not a DJ about 7 years ago, and people could recognize me and call me to award me for what I'm doing. Then I must be doing something different. Now I want to share this with my audience because I put them down and say, you know what? I want people to be able to borrow from this. What have I done? How did I get from nobody to somebody in the UK? Number one, it says that don't try to be the best, but try to be unique. Now, being the best, you've already limited yourself. In the sense that when I first started, I wasn't looking at, how is this DJ playing? So that I can be better than this DJ. So that people could say that, Mind the Gap is better than this DJ. Rather, I was thinking outside the box. I was looking at the dancing floor. And I'm thinking, what can I do to make people dance more so that they can have fun? Because if I say I'm the best, nobody can ever be the best. We know about Usain Bolt today. He has always been the best. But what happened? Another guy came and took over. But if you want to last long, you just have to be unique. Create something different. People laugh at me. I get a lot of people say to you, you have to do it this way. This is the best way to DJ. This is how we do it. Follow the basic rule. No. Do it the best way you think you can do it. And don't try to compete with people. Compete with yourself. I want to be a better self from myself yesterday, not the best. And this is one thing I want you to have it in mind. Whatever you're doing, don't compete with anyone. Don't try to be better than anyone. Just be yourself and be a better person and be unique. And one thing about being unique as well is that if you sit down and you think that what am I bringing into the market? What am I doing? If it's not different, if they say someone has done it before, there's no point doing it. You have to be in it. Go back to the drawing board until you get something different. I remember when I first came out as a DJ, I dressed in this army uniform with all this stuff, and people were looking at me, who is this? Is it a DJ or not? I love the attention, yeah, but what can I do? Because we all DJs are judged based on we selecting music, playing the music, but you want a DJ that can stand out. And after then, I started evolving, doing different stuff that was giving me more attention.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Before we proceed now, we're going to stop this thing. Maybe we'll talk about this DJ thing,
Yeah.
this award thing.
Yeah.
8 awards in what, 2 years?
8 hours in 2 years, no joke.
Now, wow. I mean, views at home, some of you will say, at least you will have 1 or 2 of those awards to show us, to show that it is. but on a serious note, my brother.
Yeah.
My brothers from the East will say, now talk say, and I don't want to be the best. And I carry 8 awards in 2 years. Now tell me how you take Duamo.
Okay, let me now tell you, yeah, most of the awards, even though they say the best DJ, but I don't think it's the best DJ. I like when they use the word most outstanding DJ. I am very proud.
It's even better than the best, right?
I'm not saying the best. I'm always proud. I will never tell you I'm the best DJ, but if we're talking about being outstanding, any DJ that's going to beat me is going to try. because every day I don't sleep and I don't keep my eyes off what people are doing. I know a lot of people, they ignore you. I want to keep an eye on what everyone is doing. If it's for me to start playing naked, I will go naked. Just for me to be outstanding. I'm only joking. All I'm just saying is that I just have to be outstanding. And I think the people are feeling it. Even my style of mixing is not the same way every DJs will. Yeah, we have better DJs that are very good at mixing, that they have follow procedures. But trust me, when you have a feel of how I mix, you can recognize and say that this is DJ Mind the Gap style. Exactly. Yeah. And most of all these DJs, sometimes I'm not even present when they give their awards, for you to show that I don't necessarily have connection with them. Some of them, they don't even tell me. I just saw DJ Mind the Gap, you got an award. And for everyone that have shown appreciation for work, for the job I've done, I really appreciate all the awards I've received, because most people that gave me the award are the people that are bold enough, that got the courage to say that, look, this guy is doing something different. Let's honor him.
We want to recognize.
Yeah, exactly. But not based on I know him or I know him, someone is doing better. Because sometimes when I get this award, I hear people saying to me, you know, I had a lot of pressure. People were saying, why DJ Mind the Gap? Why? He's got so many awards. But one person said to me that I'm giving him this award because I still haven't seen anyone doing something different from what he's doing. He is very unique. And I really want to appreciate everyone that has honored me with the 8 awards in 2 years. Thank you so much.
No, Messi, watch out though, because this man is coming after your trophy. I mean, no, I think Ronaldo has got more. Ronaldo, watch out though. We should do a trophy in the next few years. We'll do a trophy competition between you and the Mind the Gap.
Who is that again?
You can't beat Mind the Gap. Nobody can beat him.
Yeah.
So yeah, going back to thinking outside the box, another guideline that you follow is you say to yourself, this is the way you used to gear yourself. Be stubborn, defend your dream always, try and fail.
Yeah.
Try and fail.
Yeah, those are 3 words in that. Defend your dream, be stubborn, and try and fail. Now, when I talk about defend your dream, when you have this dream, it's guaranteed that there's some people that want to kill that dream. And they come in different disguise. They come in as trying to encourage you or criticize you, telling you that these are constructive criticism just to bring you down. My brother, my sisters, if you're doing something and you spend a lot of time and resources to do this stuff, and someone comes and says to you, throw it away, don't throw it away. It's better for you to try and fail than for you not to try at all. If I've listened to what people have said when I talk about stubbornness, I won't be where I am today. Look, I get loads of bookings. People are calling me every now and then. How will someone now tell me to do it differently from the way I'm doing it? Like Uncle Jossy Ladd said earlier, if it's not broke.
If I ain't broke, don't fix it.
Don't fix it.
American slang.
Slang. And the truth about it is that people that will try to bring you down, yeah, by being members of a family, yeah, we know it's natural for colleagues in the industry to think, okay, you know what, let's do better than this. We have friends as well. But if you have that dream, you have that determination, try it and fail. Try and fail. Be stubborn. Be stubborn about that dream. But don't. One rule, like I said in number 1 rule, is thinking outside the box. If it's not unique, don't bother. If it's not going to be different, don't bother.
I think what you just said just covered the third point that I was going to make, which says if it is not uncommon, be crazy.
Yeah, being it, yeah.
So, yeah. The fourth one and the next one is never take your eyes off the competitors.
Yeah.
Compete with the strongest and not the weakest.
Thank you very much.
That makes sense.
Yeah, those are 2. Never, ever, ever take your eyes off the competitors. What it means is that how can you improve? How can you bring something unique on the table if you don't know what others are doing? I spend loads of time watching what other DJs are doing, looking at what they're doing differently. Sometimes I see what I'm doing, that they're copying what I'm doing, but how can I be different? I have to do more. Because basically, everybody want to meet up and standard. The worst thing, I want fellow DJs or my colleagues, I want them to prosper. I want them to do more, because that is the secret to success. I want them to do more, because that is the secret to success. I want them to do more, because that is the secret to success. I want them to do more, because that is the secret to success. I want them to do more, because that is the secret to success. I want them to do more, because that is the secret to success. I want them to do more, because that is the secret to success. I want them to do more, because that is the secret to success. I want them to do more, because that is the secret to success. I want them to do more, because that is the secret to success. I want them to do more, because that is the secret to success. I want them to do more, because that is the secret to success. I want them to do more, because that is the secret to success. I want them to do more, because that is the secret to success. I want them to do more, because that is the secret to success. I want them to do more, because that is the secret to success. I want them to do more, because that is the secret to success. I want them to do more, because that is the secret to success. I want them to do more, because that is the secret to success. I want them to do more, because that is the secret to success. I want them to do more, because that is the of my own success. The better the doing, the better I want to become. And when I talk about compete with the strongest, not the weakest, because when you compete with people that are weak, what you're doing is that you're bringing yourself to the level whereby when the real competition comes, you know where to be found. So I'm always aiming at the top, the mega giants. What are they doing? What can I do different? Even if I fail, I have less to lose because basically I'm competing with the best. And I can only come back tomorrow and become a better person. So rule number 4 says, don't compete with the weak, compete with the strong.
Thank you very much. Then number 5 is HSS. Humble, selflessness, and sacrifice.
Yes, yeah, I came up with that one, HSS. Humble yourself. Now, what I mean by humble is that never think you're the best. Like I said in the rule number 1. Don't always think I want to be, oh yes. Humble yourself when you meet people, most especially the people that you met in the industry. You might not necessarily agree with everything they say to you, but always respect them. Like they always say that Yoruba people always say, pardon me speaking Yoruba, respect them. Because the truth about it is that the experience that they have can, even though the game has changed, it can never be compared to what you know because they've been there for long, you know. The only thing different is how we do it. But if you meet someone that has been there, respect them. Don't come around and think, oh, yes, no. And also, be selfless. There's no how you can entertain people if you're selfish. As a salesman, one of the rules as a salesman is always identify the needs of your audience. It is not about you. Don't impose. Being selfless goes a long way because when people know you're interested in them, they're very free to open up to you. Even if you're playing rubbish music or whatever, just because they love you naturally and they know you have interest, their interest, they will be forced to dance to your song. And finally is the last S, which is sacrifice. You must be willing to sacrifice something for you to get to where you want to be. It's either you have to deny yourself of those designer clothes and rather invest in your dream.
Yeah, proper equipment.
Proper equipment. Always learning. You need to learn every now and then. Like I say, I learn from DJs. Every DJ that I've come across in my life, both the old ones, the young ones, someone that is just starting today, I always believe there's something I can learn from them. So you should always be willing to sacrifice your time as well. While most people are sleeping, I'm busy working. And also, sometimes it's not all about money. There are some times that people will just say, you know what, genuinely, they need your help. But you know that you need money. But sometimes, go out of a way for people. I can assure you that nothing goes for nothing.
Thank you. Right. And the last but not the least, number 6 guideline is avoid 2 success killers. The mirror image, fake supporters, and naysayers, which are usually friends and colleagues.
Yeah, first of all, mirror image. These are the dream killers. Mirror image, fake supporters, and what again?
And mirror image, fake supporters, who are your friends, and the mirror. And the success killers. Success
killers, yeah. Now, what is a mirror image? A mirror image is how you perceive yourself, which might be contrary to, when you stand in front of the mirror can be deceptive sometimes. You look at the mirror, what you're seeing might not be actually what people are saying out there. Yeah. And this goes, if you're doing anything in life, don't just feel that, look, I am the best. Find out feedback from people. There are some people that will give you real feedback, which most of them, the only people that you hold explanation that can give you a feedback for you to take are your audience, the people that are buying from you. Because if they say to you, thumbs up, you keep us coming back, then that's it. But never ever assume that, look, I'm good. Oh, I'm the best. I don't need to know. That kills people. And that's why some people have never gone beyond because they think that they're just good. Nobody can tell them otherwise. And also, they are naysayers. These are people that will come to you and say to you, you know what, I want to advise you. Do it this way, do it this way. There are some people that I've met in this industry, and one of them is my manager, and I'm talking about Mr. Jacko J. Campbell. Now, this guy has been around for a while. He has been through the faces of every DJ. For this guy to come and say, mind the gap, I love what you're doing, was a big privilege to me. And it gave me the confidence that I need. It said to me, you're doing something differently from others. But you can twist it in this way, twist it in, that is different. It's someone that was a prospect before. Like, this is one of my fans that now became my manager.
Absolutely.
Jacko, yeah, everyone.
Been there, done it, politician.
He is someone that I always advise me because I know that he has no stake. We are not in the same game. He's not a DJ. He's not a promoter. He's not sharing. He just took interest in me. And since when I've been taking to his advice, I've never gone wrong. But there are some people as well that will just say to you, imagine someone trying to advise you, and this is what you guys need to have in mind as well. If someone's going to advise you, you need to see them doing something different, completely different and better than what you're doing, so that you can learn from them. Some people I've seen people that have not even tried DJ in their life, and they just come in and say, why can't you do it this way? It's easier said than done. These are success killers. These are people that just come around, and you need to be wary of them. So the image, the mirror image, always, when I finish playing sometimes, even sometimes I ask fellow colleagues, the only reason why I do ask them is that maybe I can get something tangible, different that they want to say to me. But I always look out for the feedback that I get from.
Anything you do, feedback is crucial.
Definitely.
Right. I think I'm quite qualified. We're going to be rounding up fairly short.
Thank you.
I think I'm quite qualified to refer to you as a young man. But even having said that, you weren't born yesterday. You've been around. You've seen life, and we have a lot of young up and coming DJs that want hearing the name. Oh boy, I want to be like Mind the Gap. I want to be like Mind the Gap. What advice you've got for the young up and coming people who want to take into this our entertainment industry, who are thinking in future that when I grow up I want to be a DJ and I want to be a good one at that? What advice you have for them?
Yeah, firstly I would like to say, and this just doesn't apply in just being a DJ, anything that you want to do in life, never let anyone say to you that you can't do it. It's going to be difficult. You have to go through this. Believe in yourself, which is really important. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody will believe in you. And when we talk about DJing, there's a lot of resources out there. Anyone can be a DJ. DJ is easy. We all play the same thing. But have it in mind that what can you do to be different? I don't want anyone to be like DJ Mind the Gap. Don't say you want to be like DJ Mind the Gap, because I never thought I want to be like any DJ. I thought I want to be like myself. Be unique is really important. And also you will get a lot of obstacles. You get a lot of disappointment. People that you look up to will look down on you. They will discourage you. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. You will definitely get there. Because I went through that. If based on what I experienced in the industry, I won't be where I am today. But I was really stubborn. So be stubborn about your dream and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Thank you. Right, talking about the Nigerian DJ scene right now, especially here in the UK, what do you think, where do you think we are now, where do you think we're going? I mean, are you satisfied with the way the entire Nigerian DJ scene is? Not limiting your scope to Nigerian DJs UK only, the entire Nigerian DJ scene. Are you happy with it? Where do you think we are now, where do you think we're going? Before you answer that, I think a call is just coming in. I'm going to take the call, and then I'll let you answer that question. Hello there. How are you? Yeah, can you speak up a bit, please? Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. Can you tell us your name and where you're calling from, please?
Yeah, my name is MC Chris, and I'm calling from London.
Oh, Efizi himself. How are you?
MC Chris, and I'm calling from London.
Yes, sir. We hear you, sir. Can you fire away, please?
Efizi.
Efizi MC, fire away.
I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, what's your question or comment?
Okay, mind the gap.
Sir,
Mind the gap. Good evening.
good evening, sir.
Okay, my question is to mind the gap. What advice give? Good evening, sir. Good evening. What advice can you give to any up and coming DJ?
Like I said, being a DJ overnight is possible, but the hardest bit is how do you stand out. That is the one that you have to work hard to aspire, and no one can teach you that. Someone can teach you how to it's basic. There's a lot of resources out there on the internet. You can have friends that can teach you the basic of putting things together. Anyone can be a DJ, but it doesn't stop there. But for you to stand out and to be successful as a DJ, you just need to stand out from the crowd. Do something different, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You're going to see, let me tell you something, you're going to see a lot of DJs tell you that, oh, that's not how to do it, you can't do it, it's not easy, let me come and teach you, you have to do this first. I disagree with that. The game has changed. It's quite more easier to be a DJ, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise, but just stand and be unique. And also there are DJs that you can reach out to. I'm sure that DJs are always willing to help. We have likes of DJ Abbas, DJ Gabe, DJ Kashif, DJ Casey. These are DJs that you can all find them, to approach them. They're very approachable. They will give you the advice not to discourage you on how to get there. So it's really important. Being unique is the most important thing being a DJ, because you can become a bedroom DJ just in your room. What does it do for you? But in case that makes you feel happy, yeah, mix to yourself. But if you want to take it further and you want to be successful and you want to be getting bookings, you need to take that job beyond just a DJ, and that's where your personality comes into play.
Thank you very much, Mandega. MC Chris, are you happy with that?
Fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic. And I have to say thank you to Mind the Gap for my birthday. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir.
Bless you.
God bless
Wish you many happy returns, and take care and look after yourself. Be good.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now
So you were saying something about the
where do you see the Nigerian DJ scene right now?
yeah
We're gonna round up the next.
for people that are not aware, I'm the General Secretary of the Nigerian DJs in the UK, and I joined the association probably 3 to 4 years. And I must confess that there's been a lot of improvement. I mean, because based on history from what I've had, there's been a lot of challenges. But we've been going for 7 years now, and we're still standing tall. Where we are, yes, we can still do better, and this is where we need more volunteers, because we still have so many DJs out there that are of Nigerian heritage that has not joined, because we need to come that we need new ideas, and most especially we need younger generations as well to come in, because these are the few, and ladies as well, because we need to show that the Nigerian DJ is very, very flexible, and we're very accommodating. Where we are at the moment, I'm sure that you agree with me that we still think that we can take it further. And I must say thank you to DJ Gabe as well, and DJ Abbas, and Cynthia as well, the MVP, who is the vice president, and also Momelo. These guys have been working together for the past couple of years to bring things together, and that is why people like me as well can still come out and say I'm DJ Mind the Gap, because the association is right behind me. I get the support, likewise every other DJ. So this is why we have an association, and trust me, our determination is to keep on bringing out quality so that you, the audience, can continue to have fun.
Thank you very much. And we're going to need to keep on spreading. That's it. We've run out of time now. I'm just going to ask you to quickly say a word to your fans, and we'll put you on the spot. You will sign off by rapping, giving Heritage Television, a very short round.
Oh my God,
Give us a round pick up. Go.
Okay, first of all, I would like to say a big thank you to my fans. Yeah, let me prostrate. Thank you, guys. To be honest with you, if not for you guys, I won't be where I am today. I'll be honest with you. With the way the industry is, trust me, you guys are my backbone. If you guys say go, I will go. If you guys say stop, I will stop. You guys are the only one I hold my allegiance. And believe me, I'm always working 24 hours around the clock to make sure that I keep on giving you the best. And for Heritage TV, I really appreciate. Thanks for the opportunity. And you guys are doing great, and you're actually showing to people the other side of the industry that people are not aware, because this is, I would say, this is the longest interview I've ever had. So Heritage TV, how do I start?
Yeah, rap. Yeah, just rap. I mean, should be you be rapper.
Oh my God.
My time is going on.
Guys, you know what? I'll rap later and I will do this song and I'll give you. But trust me, all I want to say is that I've been Ibiya to see ability. Heritage TV, always giving you something cool, but any cool. Yes, sir.
You know, Lord, Lord back there. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. My guest today, as you've seen, DJ Mind the Gap. I'm yours truly, DJ Jossy Ladd. I want to say a big thank you to my director, Mr. Nee, and my producer, Mr. Thomas, and also to the Queen of the House. I'll give everybody my thanks, and I'm signing out on this note, but keep it locked to Heritage Television, your Pan-African TV station, your very own TV station. Rokstedi time is signing out. Take care, God bless.
Heritage Television. Promoting African culture and heritage at its best. From talk shows that concern you to both local and international news that relates to you. From grassroots football to African children's programs. Heritage Television. We cover your social and special events like weddings, birthdays, church anniversaries, and so on, and broadcast them live on our apps and online. Heritage Television, broadcasting everything about culture and heritage. Heritage Television. We've got it covered. Do download our apps on both Android, iOS, and Windows mobile platform. Heritage Television, your very own TV station.